Seemlytuber back at it again with another video. And in this video, I don't want to really hurt anyone's feelings or anything. I just want to get to the points of the facts to what I've been saying for the longest time. Yeah, Game Pass is a great value, but I'll stand out here and be on your soapbox, um, vouching for this service, and then at the same time wanting to vouch for developers and wanted to vouch for these third party developers and stuff that get their games put on here by their publishers. And then you have situations like this, and a lot of them don't even get the chance to speak out about these things, like people can fly did in this situation. Luckily enough, the People Can Fly CEO was even able to speak out and tell the community, the people that supported this game on other platforms, that one platform in particular and one service in particular is keeping them from even being able to receive the royalties for this hard work they put in, because they won't even release the info on how many sales they've had. So let's go ahead and get into this one. As I've already said, Game Pass is detrimental to gaming as a whole. I can't stress this enough. As an example, we have today one of my favorite games of the year, the Outriders. I played this game in the beta. I played the long demo. I put hours and hours upon hours into the demo that transferred over into the game. So don't no one say I haven't put my time into this. You can check my gamer tag on PSN. You could check it. You can see how many hours I put into this game. The devs have came out and said, more importantly, the CEO has came out and said that they don't even know if the game is profitable because they haven't received any royalties. They haven't received any sales figures on one of the platforms. They don't even know how many sales it sold on one platform, and they aren't receiving any sales reports. But you know what? Square Enix received their money from the Game Pass deal. The publisher received their money from the Game Pass deal, but now their royalties are being delayed because of this deal. And it's just being honest. People like to go out here and say that Game Pass is great for these indie developers, it's great for them. They get exposure and stuff. What's great about, people playing your stuff, but you're getting delayed revenue and delayed pay from, but all these people just get to play your stuff free of charge, pretty much. And you just don't get to receive anything off of it for months to years at a time. I don't think that's good in my case. I don't think that's good for anyone that's put in hard work, anyone that's put their time into these games, for your publisher to get the money off of the deal, but it's been how many months since the launch of this game? Almost 6 months or more, and they still haven't gotten sales reports off of, and it's been past the quarterly release of some of these companies that this game was on their platform. So I know they've gotten sales reports from Sony, and I know they've gotten sales reports from Nintendo. I don't know if this game released on Nintendo. I know they've gotten sales reports from PC, the PC market. So come on now, but you don't sit out here on a soapbox and say that you love that you say that this gets the indie devs outreach out there and people get to experience these games and stuff, and that this Xbox Game Pass is great for indie developers and smaller developers, and that Xbox players are still buying these games on these platforms as well. When it turns around and then you get a report like this, you're talking about the game was just a major failure I've seen people talking about the game is just a major failure and it was a dumpster fire and it just wasn't that good, and that's why that is no one else's fault but the Outrider devs to why it didn't sell good. So that's the first thing people jump to when someone says is like Xbox Game Pass is just bad overall for the gaming industry. The first thing people jump to, you jump on the devs. You jump on the devs of some of these games. Uh like I just don't get that. Just admit that the service, yeah, is good for the consumer, but for these devs that people claim to want to support so much and claim that you support their work, it's not good for them. Let's just be honest about that fact. I'm not even gonna cap about this. But as I knew, gamers don't care now. Now that it's a bad report about the service, they're out here trying to downplay and they're out here trying to put down the devs that created one of the year's best shooters. I'm not even gonna cap this. It's kind of sad. I get that you want to cap for Xbox, you sit there on a soapbox and you want to kiss Game Passes, you know what? But it's not that deep. All I want to say is don't be out here talking about you support the devs, you care about the devs, and then when stuff like this happens, you're out here trashing the devs of this game. That that's not necessary. Um, you can you can just not be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite about it. Just go ahead and admit you don't care about the devs of these games that are on this service. You just care about the incredible value that is Game Pass, as everyone posts about. Yeah, it's an incredible value, but are you actually buying this game even with a little bit of discount they've given on some of these games? Apparently not, because if people were buying this game, they would have received their royalties already. Honestly, everyone tried this game on Xbox and Game Pass, and they said, "Nah, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna support these devs. Even though it's a good game, I'll play it on Game Pass, but I'm not gonna support these devs." And then it's partly fault on partly fault on Xbox as well, because they should be releasing the sales reports for this game. Game Pass should not be delaying them from releasing the sales reports on their platform. And I know Square Enix got their money, and I don't know what backwards deal they didn't include People Can Fly in on the Game Pass situation, but it's clearly a discrepancy between the two, and it just goes to show that Game Pass might not be the service that we all think is going to be in the future, and it might not last that long, or it might last long, and we just might start getting watered down games and games that just we might just get stuff that's just not going to be up to top quality, because you can't have top quality games that have spent millions of dollars in assets to create, and then you have a delay in revenue and delay in royalty payments because of choosing to go on a service like this. Unless you're fully funding this game out of pocket and you're fully funding this through your own dev studio and you don't have a publisher, then I think you would probably get direct payment from a deal with Game Pass. But if you're going through a publisher and the publisher gets their cash first, and then you're not receiving yours on the back end until royalties and sales of the product is profitable, then it's not. I don't think it's a good look, and I don't think I think other devs are gonna be looking out here, and apparently devs have been talking about this on the low key, and some of them have told other developers to let the subject go, to not speak about it, because they know how these Xbox gamers feel about when people talk about Game Pass and down Game Pass as not the great service that everyone thinks it is. But true colors come out and show for people that from people that are Xbox gamers that love this Game Pass so much. When it's a bad story about Game Pass, they're quick to jump on the developers of these games. But these are the same people that were demanding People Can Fly to change this game and make it super easier for them so they could beat it at the highest difficulty level and in the Reddit and everything. And the Reddit for this game, these are the same people that were begging were the pretty much free players on Xbox Game Pass that were begging them to change it so they could beat it at the highest difficulty with ease. So I I wonder anything about people supporting the devs and stuff, and people actually supporting these games on Game Pass. When you got one case, this is one case out of the many, and apparently devs have been talking about this in their inner circles for a while now, but they know no one wants to hear about this topic, and they know they'll get attacked by gamers if they actually speak out about how it really is. Um, Having to deal with this Xbox Game Pass. So that's all I really have for this video. I just wanted to say I'm right again, as usual. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out my other videos, and we'll see y'all on another one. Seemlytuber out. Peace.